Peace, love, and light, guys. It's your guy, Professor O, coming through with a dose of that good yolk. I'm everywhere like broken glass and around like a circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. First, I want to cover today's topic would be mastering solitude, right? What does that mean? Exactly as it sounds. You know, I know this experience in life as I'm going, I'm talking with people. Some may reveal it openly, some you can kind of hear it in the midst of their conversation. Nobody, yeah, a lot of people don't like being alone. Like they don't, and they may not say it because they may feel a little self-conscious, they may feel prideful to say it, etc. and so forth, but a lot of people just don't like being alone. And to be very honest, I love it. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing, but I'm using the wrong term, maybe it's more solitude, right? But I'm noticing that a lot of individuals don't like it at all. And I'm thinking this coming from a point of maybe they truly seek companionship to a point where it's dependent now, you know, like and listen, this is in no way, shape, or form a smite to anybody who's in a companionship, a relationship, or a marriage, whatever the case may be. I think it's a very beautiful thing. It's a beautiful union. If you find someone who are equally yoked, and it's such a beautiful thing. I love seeing those things. I love good stories, like literally, I truly do. I'm just speaking for me, my personal perspective, and things that I've experienced. And I've noticed, even in this case, when people fear being alone or fear their own personal solitude, they will even get in relationships just to not be alone, and they won't even be happy. They will be actually very unhappy, causing more unhappiness than they probably would have experienced if they were just alone, if they never even got in a relationship. And it makes me wonder, is it really that serious? Because to me personally speaking, right, in my perspective, marriage is such a beautiful thing. I truly feel if you can find someone who's equally on a point and plane with you, and they have a similar perspective, they're complimenting you, and through that compliment leads to completeness. I think that's a beautiful union. But what I've been experiencing and seeing in a lot of others, you know, it's a lot of smiles and jolly good shows, whatever the case may be, on the forefront. But then behind the scenes, then they're not really whole. Like, you know what I mean? They're just connected, but they're not one, you know? And I just think that in itself it's a scary, very scary union. Like, it really is a scary union to see. And that kind of shook me a little, because I'm like, yo, if these individuals are willing to be together, but they don't even like each other, let alone they don't even connect, let alone they don't even have anything in common, they're literally opposing elements of each other, and they're not even complementing what they lack. What would be the purpose of unifying to cause more detriment to your present and your future? It doesn't make sense. It would never ever make sense to me, and I would never ever want that for anybody. I think being alone, or somebody truly seeking companionship just to fear not being alone, is more detriment to who you are, because that means you have a whole bunch of inner work to do. And if you have a whole bunch of inner work to do, you got to realize your personal inner work is your assignment. You know what I mean? It's like you can't copy no one else's homework for your own personal assignment. You can't do it. Like, you can't put on someone else's appearance and say, oh, I'm healed right now, and you're not, because it's not going to last. It can't last. All you're doing is putting dirt on top of dirt on top of dirt that will turn into mold, and as that turns into mold, it starts to rot, and then if it starts to rot, it's going to cause more work, more pain for you and whoever you unified with, literally. And I don't even want to mention the ones that are in relationships that they would, it goes deep, right? But I say all that to say, if you truly do the inner work, I personally feel, as you're healing and you're becoming the person you desired. Because realize a lot of people, when they're not healed, all they're desiring is the missing attributes that they want in themselves and others. So they seek out instead of seeking in. But the thing, what I'm here to say is, if they do the inner work, and if you're truly able to clean up, do the inner work, take out those traits that don't serve you anymore, bring in some new traits, refine the ones that has been bringing you thus far, then now you're more powerful, you're more vibrant, you're radiating at a high light, your frequency is changing, you're aligning to your future self, your signal is being more powerful, more prevalent, more of a pleasant to be around. You will attract a similar signal, and that signal will now complement, and you guys will sync. You will vibrate equally or more. I just think it's scary, man. But hey, I get it, business, right? You know what I mean? In case like that, I guess it is what it is. I'm not here to, I'm not here to judge. Who am I to judge? Again, I'm just a work in progress as well. Constantly developing all my stuff, and that's all. Explaining my experiences as I experience them, and I hope all is well with everyone, so everyone will be able to find their beautiful union that they so seek. And for the unions that are out there that are existing that are not equally yoked, hopefully you guys will become equally yoked to the point where now it's not you're not in a combative relationship, you're in a supportive one, right? And I'll end it off like that. And again, this message is for the adept out there, for the masters, the expert, the proficient, the efficient, self-efficient, the one that's always doing it and never losing it, that's growing, that's glowing, that's going at all times. And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, make sure you always look at my zig side, because you know I'm sexy. Peace, love, and light. Catch you guys in the next video.